Hit me with the hardcore.
Let's go.
Oh shit, there's that fight music. Shout out to everybody training. Shout out to everybody on their grind, everybody focused, everybody getting money. Shout out J. Cole, shout out Fayetteville.
Chill. Gahhd Cast.
Turn me up, brother F. Shout out Dylie Dollas in the building. Shout out to Rozo in the building.
Chill.
Shout out Isabella in the building. Dolly, what's good? Brother F, DJ Brown.
Luna Brights.
Nigga. Shout out to Jersey. Shout out to Harlem.
Big Jersey.
Hardcore, hardcore.
Hey.
Welcome world, episode 138 of the Great American Hip Hop Debate Podcast. I am the brother Burnz. To the right of me, I got the brother VS.
As always, man, VS to the OP. Repping that LBE, rocking that MDMA all day.
Shout out to the brother Bludshot. He's got some business to handle. He won't be joining us today, but we do have the guest, Dylie Dollas, in the building. Welcome, my bro. We got a Rozo in the building, BCMG, Bergen County Music Group in the building. We got Isabella in the building. Shout out to her. Shout out to him. Shout out to everybody tuned in on Spotify. Shout out to everybody tuned in on Apple Podcasts. Shout out to everybody tuned in on the YouTube. Y'all know what to do. Hit them buttons. Shout out to Straight Fuego Studios and the brother F. He just got his new vinyl. He's in the credits on the cover. Oof. Big energy, big moves. Shout out to that. Yeah. Shout out to DJ Brown in the building. Luna Bright was good. We got a lot of shit to get to. I want to talk De La Soul on all DSPs. Shout out to that. Rest in peace, Trugoy. I want to talk John Moran bugging in the strip club. Oof. My boy Dylie Dollas got a lot of strip club experience. Yeah. Not a lot of catching experience.
Yeah. Can't catch too good.
We're going to talk a little bit about Creed 3. I was hoping the brother Bludshot could give us a review, as I do believe he went to see it. I've yet to see it, so we might skip that. I want to talk about bum-ass KD and get everybody's opinion on his... I don't know, man. I think he's overrated, bro. But we'll get to that. I want to talk about... Lil Wayne saying he's better than Jay-Z in every single way. What? I doubt that. We'll get to that. Okay. I want to talk about Snoop Dogg gifting out Death Row chains to
certain artists.
To people that don't deserve it. We're gonna get into Dillie's career, all the music, a certain lawsuit that I find super intriguing. We're gonna talk some Andrew Tate. We're gonna talk Rich Forever Entertainment. We're gonna talk new music. We're gonna talk new projects. But before we get to all that, how y'all brothers feeling?
Feeling good.
Feeling good. Sunday vibes.
Yeah.
Fun day.
It's over 50. It's nice.
It's starting to get nice, finally.
Spring is coming.
Yeah.
It snowed the other day, but fuck that shit.
Oh, but that shit went away.
That
shit went
snow.
right away.
Let's get into De La Soul first of all. Dylie, you are younger than us, I'm assuming. I believe, right? You're like I want to say mid-20s?
26, yeah.
Okay, mid-20s. Shout out to that. Do you know anything about De La Soul?
It's okay if you don't.
I don't know about the sneaker, man. De La Soul,
the
Nike
dunks.
SBs, man. But I know it's definitely history with the music.
Yes. So actually, we were having a conversation before we went on air, and you told me about you sent someone a song, and they uploaded it, and they made bank, and
song,
you got nothing from it.
Yeah.
So De La Soul's story is a little similar in that they signed to Tommy Boy Records, and they put out a bunch of albums, but Tommy Boy fucked up and they didn't get samples cleared. So then De La got like 10% of the money, and 90% went either to the label or to the original sample creator. And then because they didn't get their samples cleared, they could never upload the music to DSPs. They stopped making physical copies, and basically they could never profit off this music. So recently, somebody bought their catalog from Tommy Boy and cleared everything up, did what they had to do. And as of March 3rd, 2023, De La Soul's catalog is now finally, after 30 years, available on DSPs, and they reprinted physical copies. And that shit is like to be celebrated and super dope. What's fucked up is that a month before this happened, one of the 3 members passed away. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So we want to celebrate De La Soul. We want to shout them out. We want to, everybody, please make sure y'all go out there, download, spin, share, stream, whatever the case may be. Go watch the videos. If we could get them to #1, that'll be crazy dope for hip hop and for history. Rest in peace to Trugoy, of course.
Fact.
And just congratulations, man. Celebration to that, bro.
What was your favorite De La?
So right now, I'm actually getting into 3 Feet High and Rising because I don't recall ever listening to the full album.
Okay.
So I remember having not De La Soul is Dead. All right, I remember a funny story, right? When I was a kid, I went to the tape store, the record store.
Right.
And I remember buying a De La Soul album.
Okay.
I want to say it's De La Soul is Dead, but I went with my homie's big brother. So I bought the tape, and he was like, yo, but let me hold it real quick. And I never...
He deboed you?
Yeah, they got deboed. Nice. So I never heard it. So right now, I'm really into 3 Feet High and Rising. I'm studying that album.
Okay, that's the first album.
And then I remember also buying later in life the bootleg version. Well, not the bootleg version. When Stakes Is High came out, I had that on vinyl.
Okay.
And then Artificial Intelligence, I had the bootleg, the Canal Street version.
Okay.
So it was always, in and out with De La, but I'm glad I'm more so happy for them,
right,
and that they're finally able to profit off something that they enjoyed making.
Yeah,
and kind of got took from them.
They can finally profit off of something,
and get that money that you haven't seen.
And that's the thing.
So with your song that you sent to someone, right? First of all, why did you send him the song?
At that age, I was like 17, 18 years old, and I just made a song with Fetty Wap, and Fetty Wap's name was just about to go crazy. It was already going crazy, but not as much as it
was. Trap Queen out?
Trap Queen was out, but it was at like 3,000 views.
Okay, so it took like a year or something, right, for that song to bubble? Okay, so you recorded this song with Fetty?
Yeah, and during high school, I was performing like during the week for some guy from Queens, and I was doing shows for him. So basically, when I did that song, he was like, yo, send me that song. That song's dope. Okay. I sent him the song, and about a week later, it's on all platforms. But at that age, I'm happy. I didn't know anything. I didn't know I'm supposed to get money. I didn't know I could get money. So I'm just happy with my songs on Apple Music, and then now I'm 27 years old, and I have bills, and I have stuff to pay, and now I'm realizing the history behind everything behind music, the science, everything, the math, everything, and there's money that's owed to me. And I found out that song made over $60,000.
And you have not received $1.
I didn't see a penny.
All the money went to who?
Went to the guy that I don't even want to
don't say his name, but to the dude that uploaded
went to him, and to this day, that song is my most streamed song.
And you know what's fucked up? I upload music. So, when you upload a song, for me to give you your split is literally clicking one button and entering your email and how much your percentage is. Like, it's like 3 steps that'll take you less than a minute.
When I searched my song on ASCAP, my name is there under performer, but it says 0%. So he made sure my name was there.
Right. And you also said he credited himself as the
writer and producer.
That's fucked up. Have you ever uploaded your own music?
Yeah.
Now?
Yeah.
And you see the process, right? That you put your writer, your producer and shit. So you realize that literally he in 3 seconds or in 30 seconds and 3 steps, he could have given you half that money so easily.
That's a lawsuit right there. And I found out that actually I have more lawsuits that I could chase after, but I wouldn't, because like it would be towards Fetty Wap, and me and Fetty Wap have a good connection, a good relationship. But
to this day?
To this day. And basically that feature that I paid for, he used those same lyrics on his album that made millions of dollars.
On the song that we're talking about?
Same feature that I paid for, those same lyrics, he used those lyrics on his album on a song called How We Do Things, but instead of rapping it, he sang it out. That album made millions of dollars.
Right.
On top of that, his Double XL freestyle, when he made it to Double XL, those same lyrics was the feature he gave me. So he must have gave me such a fire feature that he had to run with it and use it for his album and his freestyle.
Dope. Now, you're in the process of suing for your cut of that album?
Yeah, not for the album.
I mean, for the cut of that song,
for the song that I made with him.
Right, and that's still ongoing?
Yes, and he needs to get a bag off that too. So,
well, good luck. Yeah, hell yeah. You deserve that money, bro. Yeah. That's your money. Have you ever heard of, there's an old Tribe Called Quest bar that is famously used, you know, it's like 35 years old, but it applies to today. So Tribe Called Quest said, industry rule number 4080, record company people are shady. Never forget that shit, bro. Let's move on. Again, shout out to De La Soul. Negative shout out to Tommy Boy for fucking up that legacy for 30 years.
Yeah, that's
but everybody go out there. Make sure y'all download.
Big facts.
Let's get to some other music news.
What you got?
Y'all know who Finesse 2 Times is?
Finesse 2 Times. They're on there.
I have no idea. I have no idea who this guy is. Shout out to him, though. I'm not trying to shit on him, but I kind of am.
That's a new artist?
I don't know. I don't know who he is, but bust this story. He got hemmed up with his homie. The homie took the charge, went to jail for 10 years.
Diablo.
Came out. Finesse 2 Times gifted him 5 racks.
5 racks for 10
For 10 years?
5 racks for 10 years.
I need at least a rack a year.
You know what that breaks down to? $1.36 a day. He could have made more working at McDonald's.
Yeah.
So, y'all think that's an unfair amount?
Very unfair. Like super unfair. Especially if dude willingly took the charge for you.
Well, you said you need a rack a year?
I done seen people do time, come out and not get $1. So, you know what I'm saying? So
True. And what if Finesse 2 Times isn't like balling like that? Maybe he only got $5K to give him. It still seems fucked up to me, but
yeah, I don't know.
Within them 10 years, you should have been grinding for your boy.
Hell yeah, he should have been way bigger, bro. Hell yeah. Didn't in what's that movie? In Notorious, didn't one of the homies take the charge for Biggie?
D-Rock, supposedly.
D-Rock, right? He came out, he got taken care of.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, $1.36 a day. Jesus Christ, bro.
Yeah, that's fire.
So I want to say negative shout out to Finesse 2 Times. You know why? Because in the video when his homie came out, he got a lot of jewelry on and shit.
Oh, he got more than $5,000 worth of jewelry.
Yeah, he looked like he worth a lot more than $5K, bro. He should have gave his man.
And don't
like
say that's why I just said 5 G's. Get the fuck out of here,
bro.
fam.
$1.36 a day. I think the
He
jail.
said at least
I think the jail might have paid him more than that. Word is bone. Let's move on to other news. Lil Wayne says he's better than Jay-Z in every statistical rap category. What y'all think about that?
I think Lil Wayne needs to stop drinking whatever he's got in that cup because it's fucking
The lean.
Well, I don't know what it is. I don't know. I can't speculate. I don't know.
I want to hear what Dylie thinks because I feel like the younger generation might lean a little more towards Wayne.
All right, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I grew up on Wayne, but I always hung out with the older heads, and they would be mad at me if I chose Wayne over Jay-Z.
Right.
But like I grew up on Fireman and all this Lil Wayne, Cash Money, Young Money. Like that's my generation. I personally listened to more Lil Wayne in my life than Jay-Z. So I would have to go with Lil Wayne, but my people would be mad at me. So
Jay it is.
I have to go with Jay just because he did more for the industry. Like he has a bigger name. He's a billionaire. Like Lil Wayne's still doing Sippin' Lane. Like Jay-Z done changed his life up. You know what I'm saying?
You know why I think this is bullshit? Other than, you know, I'm a Hove stan, whatever. But Lil Wayne can't say he's better than Jay-Z because Lil Wayne has Jay-Z lyrics tattooed on him.
That's a big, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. If you're the greatest.
Yeah, you can't say you're better than me and have my shit tattooed on you.
Right.
So, negative shout out to Lil Wayne.
Yeah, he gets a negative for that.
Big rock sign to Hove. But A little bit of a negative shout out to Hove because I just seen Little Uzi with a rock chain and my shit still ain't arrived.
You still ain't get your shit?
You
sure you get on the right
to the
address?
old address or what?
I don't know. Man.
Speaking of chains, Snoop Dogg gifts Ed Sheeran a Death Row chain.
What?
Yo, Ed Sheeran probably.
Hello.
You never know. Ed Sheeran on the low is mad gangster.
Yo,
you don't know.
Hip hop. I'm getting.
He's one of them
sick.
Cockney boys from England.
You know, Isabella was in an Ed Sheeran video.
Word?
Oh, there you go.
Is he gangster? He's mad gangster. He deserves the Death Row chain.
Pa que lo sepa.
I doubt
There you
that,
go.
bro. I doubt that.
And they did it? Oh, he said, yo, give up your
Maybe
jacket.
he's running shit. Maybe.
Oi, femme, give up your jacket, femme.
That's actually a dope thing to do. I'll give him
You know
credit
what I'm
for that. Keep the ladies warm. But a Death Row chain? Come on, bro. Yo, is Suge Knight alive?
Yeah.
I
Supposedly
was
caught
gonna
another
say
beat
Suge
down in
Knight is
jail.
turning in his grave, bro. Suge Knight is disappointed right now.
Could you imagine he sees that on the news and he's like, Ed fucking Sheeran.
You know who deserves a Death Row chain?
Who?
Ja fucking Morant.
Oh, he out here strapped. He out here acting like the old fucking Death Row.
Ja Morant just got suspended indefinitely for showing the burner on Instagram Live at 3 a.m. from the strip club. What's up? You be in the strip clubs.
Yeah, religiously now.
Is
shit.
it like y'all pull out the burner for? Not saying you don't incriminate yourself.
yeah.
People be in the strip club just pulling out the burner for fun, showing it off.
That's pretty stupid, right?
Yeah, it's pretty stupid.
Cats be in there with their shirt off. Dudes.
Not that I seen shit, but if I get hot, I'm taking my shirt off.
If you're throwing money, you should be able
I'll
to.
do whatever I want.
So he was in the strip club, shirt off, throwing the money,
Mm.
just with the burner hanging.
Where was this at? No,
See, this is
See, I don't know where it was. It might have been where did he
somewhere
play?
where you
in
could
Memphis,
have all
in
these-
Memphis, and that's
if
the
it's
thing.
in Memphis, that's
People
fucking.
walking
That's
around
an open
Yeah.
carry state. That's what
Yeah.
I was saying. Like that's what I was telling my cousin because he was like, "Yo, he's such an idiot." I'm like, I get it. He is an idiot for doing that shit. First of all, you're not from that culture. You don't come from that. You're a good kid. You come from a good family. You both your parents was there. They took care of you. All that shit. You're not gangster. First of all, number one. Number two,
Who's
out
more
there,
gangster, Ja Morant or Ed Sheeran?
Ooh, probably Ed Sheeran.
Wow, Ja Morant be dunking it on cats.
Okay, that don't mean you fucking.
You
gangster.
gotta have a little bit of heart to go up on a 7-footer and dunk it and then stare him in the eye like. You
And
know,
on the
you gotta have a
basketball, on the
little bit.
basketball court, absolutely 100%. But you ain't doing that shit on the street to
He
Ed
smacked some kid that
Ed
disrespected him.
Sheeran. Ed Sheeran won't even jump. He'll just look
Not
at you
Ed
and
Sheeran, Ja Morant. He's some little kid disrespected his mom. He smacked him up.
Wow.
Ed
Hey.
Sheeran got that chain on, man. He got a
Ed-
pass now.
I'll smack Ed Sheeran.
Oh, challenge.
I'm sorry. I'll smack him.
No, okay.
But
He'll make a song about
go
it.
ahead. Back to Ja Morant. I'm sorry for cutting you off.
No, you good, yeah. Nah, but then like he's in a place where it's open carry, so like that's culture out there. You know what I'm saying?
You grow up like that, man. At 18 years old, you walk into the store and go buy your first gun. Like,
Yeah, but
Yeah.
supposedly, because I don't know him, they said he grew up very sheltered. He wasn't.
Yeah,
into all
exactly.
that
That's what that he grew up in a good home and shit. He's really not about that life at all. You know what I'm saying?
drunk as hell, just showing off.
Right.
Yeah. What do you think of Nike's reaction or lack of reaction in comparison to Kyrie? You as the more sport expert.
I mean, it just shows you where their interests lie. You know what I'm saying? They know where they're about to get paid. They're not about to pull in Adidas and about to fire somebody and then ask them to come back.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
It's just, I find it to be hypocritical.
Sit on hundreds of millions of dollars worth of stock and now you can't move it because the so-called athlete or artist is not there no more.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
They're not stupid. I like them. Ja Morant's too.
Yeah, to play ball
I
and
won't front.
shit.
Let's get very quickly to a basketball player I don't like for shit, bruh. I just want to say I'm not really asking for opinions tonight. I just want to say KD's a bum. I want to look into the camera and make sure that's acknowledged. KD, if you're listening, I probably can't dunk it on you, but you a bum, so it don't matter. Rumor is that he's now dating Brittany Griner.
Brittany Griner.
Ain't KD another baller that's trying to rap too? Could have sworn he was one of those.
What's
too.
he rapping? Christmas gifts?
He can't. No, he trying to rap.
Yeah,
no.
I could've sworn he was one of those. Yeah,
Get the
there's a bunch
fuck
of
outta
ballers
here.
trying to rap now.
At least I know Dame's trying to rap, and Dame got a little rap.
He
in him.
nice. Dame is nice.
I can't envision KD rapping.
Yeah,
KD is to me is insecure, and he can't. You can't be insecure and be a rapper, bro. Well, actually you can because they be faking the funk. Maybe he's a rapper. I don't know. Guest a little to your left, my friend, please. Thank you, buddy. All right, let's get into with the mic.
But what makes him such a bum for you?
KD is a bum because he's not a strong enough warrior to lead a team. He continues to hop to teams where he can kind of be a godlike role player, and he doesn't have the confidence to lead men into battle or into war. And I just think he's a bum. He's similar to James Harden. Yeah, you could score a bunch of points, and I'll never understand how James Harden scores so prolifically when I think I could D him up straight up.
Pause that.
Hey yo.
But they're both excellent scorers, but pathetic leaders. And to me, that's bum shit. So I'm willing to go out on a limb and say neither one of them will ever win another chip. And if they do, I will publicly retract my statement and apologize.
Okay.
But that's just my opinion, bro.
That's what's up.
They could both dunk it on me.
How about you, Dylie? What you feel about KD? You think he a bum?
Nah, they're all good ballers. It's just everybody has a different opinion. I don't really watch basketball that much. I play it. I love playing the sport more than watching it. But KD, his name's everywhere. Like he's one of them.
What's your favorite team?
I don't got a favorite team.
Who's your favorite player?
I don't got a favorite player.
Ever?
Me.
Hey, there you go.
I love the sport. I'm telling you, like I always grew up. I'm athletic.
You still play?
Yeah,
Nice.
I play
still ball?
not on a team, but here and there, like to have fun. I ball. I love balling.
Good.
That's what's up.
So,
As a rapper, does that help you with your stamina? Do you think?
I don't know.
Do you do any other forms of like exercising, working out and shit? Just ball?
Smoke.
Well, there's the balance. Smoke, play ball, fuck up your lungs, fix your lungs a little bit.
Facts.
That's what's up, man. Shout out to that. Let's get into the life and career of Dylie Dollas, MC extraordinaire, lawsuit legend,
Viral
lottery
TikTok,
winning
Instagram.
Genius. He's got a lot of dope music out right now. You've actually been doing music for a minute. When I went on your YouTube, I think your oldest video was like 9 or 10 years ago?
10 years ago, yeah.
Was that when you started doing music, like 10 years ago?
Yeah, about 10 years ago. I'm 27 now. I started at 15. So
Right, because you said in the first video I've seen, you said you were 16.
And what made you decide to go into the music field? Were you always a fan of music?
Just like growing up, my brother's 2 years older than me, and I always hung around my brother and around his people. And at a young age, just hanging out with the older people, they was listening to battle rap. That's what I came up on, battle rap. Like that's why my first feature was Arsenal the Rebel, like from Newark. So I grew up on battle rap, and I just liked music. It always it was cool. I bought a mic right there and then when I wanted to do music at 15 years old. I bought a mic and learned it myself. I haven't been to a studio probably like a year or two after I started making music, like a real studio. So I figured it all out by myself, and it was just fun.
That's dope.
It was just dope. Yeah.
That's crazy too, and that's an advantage that your generation has over previous generations. That y'all could wake up one day and be like, "Yo, I want to do music," and go buy your laptop, buy your mic, buy your headphones, download the program, whatever you need, and 24 hours later you can have a song out globally.
Right.
Where before, like it was tough for artists to get a studio or to just to work on
even record music, just record it, let alone release it.
And another advantage you guys have that I love personally, and I always say this, y'all don't only write the raps, right? Back in the day, a rapper wrote the raps, went to the studio, laid the raps, kept it moving. Y'all write the raps, y'all mix it down, y'all master it, y'all distribute it, y'all do the video, y'all do the promotion, the artwork.
Everything.
And it's like y'all got your hands in so many things, and y'all don't even realize how many aspects of the music business that you're actually learning. And like y'all read fucking statistics and stats and shit, like global stats, like, oh, my shit's streaming big in Ireland. Let me fucking give them a shout out on Instagram, right? And artists, I think that's a little bit of why some artists struggle to transition into the new years, because their knowledge is so limited to only rapping that they don't know how to adapt to do all the other shit, even so much as interacting with fans via social media. Like, a lot of artists don't understand that. That's why I think when an artist does, is dope. Like a Fabulous, he was super like ahead of the game.
And that's important though, interacting with everybody.
Yeah,
like, that's what a Roland tells me. Like, reply to every comment. Whoever comments under your page, don't think you're this person and you don't have to reply. Reply to everybody. Build a relationship. Shoot them a DM.
Say thank you, whatever. Yeah. Right. And the dope thing about that, and that's great advice, Arozo. Shout out to Arozo in the building. Big fan. Yo, a fan, like, you interact with a fan and you build rapport and you make a friendship. That fan will support you for your whole career, your whole life. They'll stream your music, they'll buy your merch, they'll come to your shows. If you hit them like, yo, you in Ohio, right? Word, I'll be there next week. I got a show next week. Yo, pull up, boom, boom. They're gonna pull up with the homies. Yeah. Like, they're gonna put people onto your music. Yo, it's so beneficial to the artist to interact with people who actually fuck with them and support them. And on so many different levels.
So good as the artist when you're getting that support. Like, besides my girl having my logo tatted, the first person besides me getting my own logo tatted was a fan.
That's crazy, right?
And has my logo on his skin for the rest of his life.
That's bugged out, bro. And you still interact with that in particular fan. You see how crazy that is? He probably loves you, bro. Yeah. That's awesome. We also didn't have that as fans back in the day. Like, I could never DM Jay-Z and be like, yo, where's my rock chain? You bullshitting.
You bullshit.
Don't work. Instagram's a big help nowadays. Like, and especially with me having that blue check, I could DM whoever and most likely they will see it or you know.
And they'll fuck with it. That blue check is like important, right?
That changed my life. I got that in 2018.
You got that. Like, it's not easy to get the blue check. I think now they're gonna make it like you could just pay for it.
Yeah,
but fuck that. That's not fair.
Twitter now, like subscriptions and Instagram. They said.
But what led to you getting the blue verification check?
Everybody I was hanging with had a blue check. Shout out Knit the Grit. Shout out P. Dice, Fetty Wap, Chad B. All these people had blue check, and I'm hanging out with them every day. So I'm like, yo, what makes them different from me? Like, and I was so confused, like, and I almost lost my mind trying to get this blue check. I done paid for it before, like tried to pay. So
right.
Got played for like $1,500. I went through trial and error for this stupid blue check. And one day, like I did it. You could do it in your DMs, request it. So I did it. I did it twice. I got denied. Then one day I stopped. I gave up and I was like, you know what? Let me just try it one more time. Took a picture of my ID, and 4 days later, like, I woke up. Still wasn't verified, but I was getting likes because I remember I posted some shit saying, give me 500 comments and I'll drop this video. And out of nowhere, like, between the likes, boom, the notification popped. Like, you are now verified on Instagram. Don't put your profile on private. I started going, I called everybody. Nobody answered. So I just run to the barbershop because I know everyone's at the barbershop. So I run to the barbershop and like, yo, guys, you don't even believe it. Like, look, I'm verified. They're like, no way, bro, congrats. Like, that feeling's crazy. And that shit just opens so many doors for you. Like, if I'm at a restaurant and I show them who I am, I'll fuck around and get a free meal.
That's
and
crazy, right?
To the world, I'm really nobody, but that little blue check and a few followers does a lot.
Hell yeah.
Like Bel Air sponsors me. I get free bottles from Bel Air.
No shit.
Nice.
Word. Hey, shout out to Bel Air, man. Send some bottles this way, bro. Yeah, we're not verified or nothing, but you know.
Weed Maps.
But I
got a deal with Weed Maps.
Yeah.
Yeah, they send me a package like once a month.
Weed Maps. Holla at your boys. Put us on the map, please. No, that's dope, man. And congratulations, bro. You said something real quick. You got verified and you called everybody and they didn't pick up.
Yeah, of course.
As an artist, do you ever record like late night and record the fire joint? And you want to fuck it, like share it and nobody be awake? There, yo, that's the worst feeling, right?
Like, just made a hit. You want to tell everybody. And no one's
you listen to it 20 times. You done dance. You sweating and shit. You can't breathe and nobody fucking picks up, bro.
Yeah,
that sucks.
Yo, that shit is hilarious because that shit happens to me sometimes. So I know exactly how that feels, and I think it's one of the funniest feelings because, yo, you just want to share that dopeness and nobody fucking awake, bro. Shout out to all the sleepers, man. Oh, yeah! But you decided to do music. Shout out to your big brother. He was the music sharer. Like the major music sharer in your life?
He always bumped music, and he always got fly. Like that's my idol right there. I look up to my brother. And he would never be a rapper. He's just
a fly guy. He's still around.
He's a family man. He got a kid now. He's the flyest man.
Shout out to him, bro. What's his name?
Connor.
Shout out to Connor
on
bro.
Instagram. Des.Con.
Des.Con. Shout out to you, man. Word. So once you started doing the music, you were already in that Fetty Wap circle before you started doing music?
Nah, I made music starting at 15 years old. You know, I was in high school. I got popping in high school because a little rap group that was in high school dissed me, and I was the only, like, I didn't have a group. It was just me and myself. So I made a music video. It's on YouTube. It's called Legacy Diss. And
why they dissed you?
Like, they dissed me because I was dissing them, and I was dissing them because it's 7 of them trying to rap as a group, and I'm here alone. And the way they was rapping, like, I don't like that lyricist rapping fast. Like, I'm not one of those
the
people.
lyrical miracle shit.
Yeah, it's weird to me. Like, I'm not even that smart to know those big words, so I don't even know what you're saying. So I made my diss, and like, this was one of my first music videos. I actually paid for a video, and I pulled up to a regular high school party and didn't tell nobody I was shooting a video, and it was for that diss. So I had like the whole high school in the video, and when I dropped it, like, it went crazy. The principal called me down to the school, like, what was in those cups? But it was dope. So like, after high school, one of my boys, like, once I graduated high school, one of my boys hit me up and was like, yo, you need to do a song with this guy from Patterson. His name's Fetty Wap. Like, check him out. He sent me his page. He sent me Trap Queen. I listened to it. And literally that day, that same day he hit me up, I hit Fetty up. And I'm like, yo, what's up, bro? We need to make music. Like, how much for a feature? He was like, yo, I'm at Applebee's right now in Garfield. Like, I'll pull up right after. Just throw me 100. I was like, I got 100 for you.
What?
So, but he was like, yo, I'm with a few people. Like, I'm just letting you know. I'm like, all right, bet. I'm like, you can smoke here. Like, I rushed to the liquor store, bought a 1738 bottle. Because I was in tune with the whole everything. So I had to tell my mom, you know what I'm saying? At that point, I was living in Clifton. That's right next to Patterson. So I had to tell my mom, my little white-ass family. I'm like, yo, Mom, it's a rapper coming from Patterson. He has one eye. You know what I'm saying? He's going to be with a few people. Don't say anything. Just be regular. She's like, all right, I got you.
Oh, that's right, because the studio was in the crib at the time, right?
Yeah, I was recording in my crib. So he put up to my crib with his people, and we're chilling. Out of nowhere, it's a little silence. Like, then you hear my mom on the porch outside, like, Dylan's inside his room right now with a rapper with one eye from Patterson. Yeah, he hears it and he just looks at me. He's like, "Bro, you're good." Like, he starts laughing.
That's so funny.
Shout out to mom dudes, man.
You know that see what that $100 do, man. That $100 like made over six. I didn't see the money, but it made over 60 bands. So.
Yeah. And not only that, you were now welcomed into this dope circle of creativity.
And
you know what I'm saying?
I created a friendship with Fetty. Like, literally, when Fetty just dropped Trap Queen, I remember those days he was going on Facebook and Instagram, like every morning, roll up, who's trying to smoke? So after that first feature, he roll up, I want to smoke. Probably a week later, I hit him up, like, yo, bro, let's come through, I have weed. He came through, gave me another feature for free.
Nice.
But that feature I didn't put on all platforms because I didn't own the beat. So.
Right. But you still have it?
Yeah, I still have it.
Dope.
It's on SoundCloud. It's called What Are They Saying? Featuring P Dice. I threw P Dice on it and Fetty Wap. But then around that time, that's when I met P Dice, and me and P Dice connected way more than me and Fetty did. And I was hanging out with P Dice every day. So then I started hanging out with Fetty every day because P Dice was with Fetty every day. I was around that circle, touring, going to shows, studio sessions. It was dope.
And you were still only like in what, your second year as a rapper, maybe?
No, because I started rapping at 15.
Oh no, so like third or fourth?
Third or fourth year rapping, but I was experiencing things that I never thought I would experience. I was going to shows at Fetty Wap, and people are grabbing me, like, please let me on stage right now. I'm like, yo, this is crazy. Like, I'm not even the famous person. I'm just in the circle, and people are going crazy.
Yeah.
It just motivated me crazy. It was a crazy motivation.
That's dope. And you learned a lot. You must have, or you should have learned and gained a lot of experience from touring with them and being in the studio with them.
I learned a lot.
And you said you were cool with Knit the Grit? Like y'all both a relationship too?
When I first came around them, I was cool with them, and then when we came to the separation, when Dice left the Remy Boys and there was a little tension and beef, I wasn't messing with Nit. Whatever Dice told me, I ran with.
Right. So
I
you sided with
I
Dice.
didn't even know the other side of the story until I met with Nit again, which was when Dice went to jail. So, yeah.
But then you
me and Nit are we were cool. Right now we're not like it's whatever. He's not even in my circle, on my orbit. He's not even in my orbit. Like I done did so much stuff for that guy that so he owes me a lot. He knows, but it's whatever. He took me to the label before. I've been to 300. I rap for Kevin Lows and stuff like that. I met a few people because of him, but it was more like it didn't make sense. I did a lot. I did a lot for people that they didn't do half the shit that I did for them.
And that'll happen in life.
That's shit that I can't even speak on that I won't because it's
personal. No. Keep the personal stuff. Yeah. But understand that'll happen in life. You can't always expect people to be as loyal or as giving as you are to them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but shout out to Nit the Grit. Shout out to P Dice. Excuse me. I was gonna say P Thought. Shout out to Brother Professor next door. I was gonna say P Thought, but nah. Shout out to P Dice. Shout out to Fetty. Hold your head. And you said you did play a part in them reuniting after all the little craziness.
After all the beef, when my best friend Dice was in jail, I was in contact with Nit, and I made it happen that when Dice got out, Nit met with Dice, and we could talk,
shout out to that, man.
We could talk all this shit out, and now we all
That's
cool.
dope.
We got a Remy Boy album on the way.
Dope.
Free Fetty Wap.
Yes. Are you on the Remy Boy album?
No, but I was in the studio for every record. It's only them. It's no features. It's just all three of them.
Dope. Is that an exclusive? Does anybody know about this?
Yeah, they know about it, but there's no date on it.
I hadn't heard about it until you said
Monty just dropped one record called Erase. It's on YouTube. We have the video, but they didn't drop the video yet.
So shout out to that, man. Shout out to the Remy boys. I wish them success. You know, Jersey, we always support Jersey up in here.
Big Jersey.
So that was what, 2017 or so?
When?
Like
when I was hanging around them?
Yeah.
That was probably like 2015. 2016.
So when did you separate and go on your own?
I don't know the exact date, but probably like a year or two after like messing around with them. That's when like everything got separated, and then we just got back about like 2 years ago.
Okay. When you went on your own, who was handling your production?
It was just me. Everything was
you
me.
Produced too?
I don't make beats, but I have a producer that was making me beats at the time, Tabal, and now I mess with RMA.
Dope.
He's overseas, and basically, but I still to this day record myself.
Mm-hmm.
I bought a nice mic, a Newman. You know what I'm saying? So I just record myself and I get it mixed.
That's dope.
I drop.
You can record anytime you want.
Whenever I want, 24/7. Like
that's fire.
No charge.
And like I said, you can record today and put it out tomorrow. That's,
yep. And shout out to actually Corey Cuts. That was Pop Smoke #1 engineer / producer, and he actually like helped me with my logic because I don't really know. I'm not really tuned in with being like an engineer and all that. So
right.
He made me a template, and I ran with it, and that template is fire. Like,
yeah.
Shit's set. Like,
shout out to him for helping, bro.
Shout out Corey Cuts.
We got the super engineer brother F in the cut. He's gonna start giving lessons to up and coming engineers who want to learn how to do shit.
And
but
I think every rapper should learn that.
Hell yeah, especially if you're recording yourself.
If you're an artist, you should learn that.
Yeah.
Save your money, you know what I'm saying? Record yourself.
Yeah, because then all you got to pay for is the final mix and master, right?
Yeah.
As long as you get good vocals on your original recordings, you're good to go. Once you learn how to do that, like...
No, Chief Keef blew up GarageBand. He made a song on GarageBand himself. That song blew up.
That's dope, man. Shout out to Chief Keef, man. Shout out to all the artists out there doing their own thing. Home studios, recording, engineering, all the producers out there doing their things. Like, take this fucking opportunity, bro. Y'all got all the technology in the world in your hands in this little creation right here, and y'all could become global superstars from your living room, which is super dope. But we've had this conversation before that is a little weird, right? Because an artist nowadays, if they're like introvert, they can record and put out music and blow up, but then they don't know how to go outside and really benefit because they're so introverted.
Yeah, you kind of gotta be outside.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, if you're an artist, you gotta be outside, man. You gotta like, even if you don't like strip clubs, you gotta spend some money. You gotta have your song being played. You gotta make yourself look good.
Yeah, exactly.
There's very few artists that were able to benefit from that mystique where they didn't show themselves. Like The Weeknd was one of them. He didn't show himself very much. He hardly did interviews. He didn't do any interviews. You know what I'm saying? And nobody really even knew what he looked like because he always had that hair over his face and shit. So it was crazy. He was one of the only ones though.
And Ghostface in the beginning.
Ghostface too. He was probably the originator. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, like you said, you got to be outside. You got to show your face.
Hell yeah, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When did you form Rich Forever?
My song, I think that was in 2018.
That's the company, right? That's the label.
Rich Forever. I did a feature with Rich the Kid's artist Jake Rich. That's another thing, man. To all artists, you need to invest in yourself because that's what I did.
Yes, sir.
I paid a little $800 for a feature with the video, and I made $1,200 back, and I'm still making money. So I made my money back.
You'll make money forever off that shit, bro.
Forever.
So when did you realize that you had to begin investing in yourself and your brand?
To be honest, when I was running with P Dice and the Remy Boys, and I was so caught up in that, I was stuck in that. Like I just felt like they had me forever. Dice had me forever. Yeah, I'm good. I'm Dice artist. I'm good. When Dice went to jail, I was alone. I didn't know what to do. I didn't drop music for months. I didn't know. I didn't know what to do. I didn't have like I didn't. So I figured it out, and I was like, yo, I gotta do this shit by myself. I can't rely on nobody.
Yeah.
Like, shout out to P. Dice, my best friend. I love him, but you can't rely on another man. You know what I'm saying?
No, absolutely not.
You gotta do this shit yourself.
Y'all still cool to this day, right?
To this day.
Amen.
We talk every day. Yeah, it's my brother.
Dope. But definitely wise words from the homie Dylie Dollas. Make sure y'all invest in yourself, but also invest wisely. Like sometimes people put money into themselves, but they kind of do it wrong, so they don't really benefit from it. Like they might do the wrong promo, or their promo just might not match the brand that they're trying to show the world. So make sure you're investing in yourself properly to where it will be beneficial and profitable for you, like the homie Dylie Dollas. Let's get into About Time in 2020. I have that as your first full-length project. Was there a project that I missed before that? Because I feel from my research, it was a bunch of singles.
Yeah,
and then the project.
Singles, and I did the About Time, and I only did the About Time because Corey Cutts told me. Like, I remember I was just doing. That's all I knew. Like singles with a video. That was my little technique. Just new single, new video.
I was just say you had mad videos.
I have over like 20, 30 music videos,
official
videos.
And some of your videos, the song is not like available.
That's what I mean. Yeah. You got a lot of videos with no music. Like,
is that because of like
it's just
a sample clearance or something, or the beat or something?
It's just I was like throughout my career I was just all over the place. Like I said, I was doing a lot of running around with the Remy Boys and all that. So when I finally got to focus on myself, I finally got to make music just me, and I made so much music where it was like, if I try to buy all these beats or lease all these beats, I don't even have it. I will go broke. Like I make so much music, so I was just throwing them out on YouTube, and whatever happens, happens. Like
that's
I wasn't even thinking about trying to make money. I was just putting my music out there. Like now, I guess I'll do the all platform shit. That's why I just drop Memories on.
Now, do you pay for the beat beforehand, or like once you know you want to put it out?
Now I don't really go to YouTube. I work with my boy RMA.
Oh, true. Shout out to RMA. Where's he from?
Yo, where RMA from? He from Switzerland or something. One of the Lins.
That's so two things. One, you mentioned that to put out this music, you would have to buy or lease the beat, which is another skill, a business skill that artists have to acquire as far as knowing what they can do with music. We didn't, older artists didn't have that option. And then two, you're working with a producer that is like 5,000-6,000 miles away or some shit. And have you ever met him in person?
No, we FaceTime all the time though. It's dope.
That's crazy. Like it's super dope that you even have that. Yeah.
That's nuts.
It's dope that you even have that option.
And he actually works with you. So like go hit up RMA. And I'm saying if you have talent, he'll work with you.
That's what's up.
And if you got no money, he'll work with you.
You know his
percentages and all that.
You know his handle?
Yeah, it's produced by RMA.
Let's find that real quick. Everybody make sure y'all go follow
RMA.
the homie producer extraordinaire. I can't find it. Find it and send it to me. But also make sure y'all are following Dylie Dollas.
Damn, I don't even follow. Yo, RMA, pardon me. Man.
Make sure y'all are following Dylie Dollas, DYLIEDOLLAS. Make sure y'all are following Produced by RMA. Make sure you're following at GAHHD _
Isabella
podcast.
in the building.
Follow Isabella. What's your handle, Isabella? Follow at Beloved with 4 L's. Follow the homie Arozo. Follow the brother Ephraim R711. And make sure you're following Luna Bright Teeth Whitening. Although the thing might have changed. I think it's Teeth Whitening Doll now. Make sure you get your teeth whitened before the weather gets better.
Get your grill right.
Hit her up. I think she's having a sale right now. Check that out. So let's talk about time. The homie Chris Cut, you said? What was the name?
Corey Cut.
Corey Cut. He told you it would be like wise to drop a project.
Bro. He said drop a tape. Stop dropping singles, man. Just drop a tape.
And how was the reaction to it?
I made him pick the songs. The reaction was good, but like that was my old music. That was a long time ago. Like I have so much music that I haven't dropped that I'm ready to just go crazy right now. So I'm not even focused on my past. And my past is my past.
So let's talk about the future then. When can we expect new music or a new project?
In a few months. I'm shooting videos this month, next month. And
is it gonna be like a EP or something?
I'm gonna drop a tape. Yeah, I have a rock tape coming soon. I have a
What do you mean by a rock tape? Like rock music?
Like rock, hip hop mix. Yeah.
Dope.
Rock beats.
I want to hear that.
Yeah. Sure.
I'm into that.
So I have a lot of music.
So that's one project, the rock hip hop
tape, and then I have a bunch of love songs, so I'm gonna make a little love tape.
Let's go. That's my shit right there.
Relationship shit, man.
That's right.
Relationship problems.
That be the realest shit. Yes. And relatable.
Court shit.
Yeah. That's right. Court. Listen.
Oh yeah, and I got a tape coming with Isabella, man. But shh.
Oh, that's the exclusive.
When me and her first met, man, we went crazy. We have like 10 to 12 songs. Fire.
Word. You rap or you sing, Isabella? Sing. Shout out to that, man. All right, so let's get into this relationship while we're here, while we landed here. But we look forward to the rock hip hop album. We look forward to the Love Songs project, me especially. And now you got a project, exclusive world premiere, Gahhd Cast world premiere.
That's right.
The homie Dylie Dollas and Isabella got a love hate project coming soon. So make sure y'all check that out.
Peep it.
All right, so you met Isabella, and first of all, Isabella's your lady, your wifey, your everything, and all above and all below, right? So the homie Dylie,
everything, she's
everything, positive and negative.
She is my girl. She's everything.
Okay.
So you met her when you were shooting a video. Do you remember what song it was?
Memories.
Okay. The single that dropped.
She's on the cover, right?
Last year.
She's on the cover.
Okay.
So you met Isabella. She was in your video. You paid her to be in your video. Shout out to that, man.
Yeah.
And love at first sight?
I guess. Not really until we went to Miami.
How long after y'all met did y'all go to Miami?
A week and a half.
How long did y'all go to Miami for?
Like 4 or 5 days. But
just like chilling?
Yeah, but like second, third day, she got my logo tatted on her, and I got a little bell tatted on my leg, and
that's deep.
Love. I'm like, damn, my logo. Yeah, it's lit. I love you.
Wow. You know who you remind me of? You remember Krim?
Hell yeah.
It's Krim.
But
right
no, hell no. Because Krim, our homie Krim, shout out to the homie Krim.
Shout out to Krim.
I hope he's still alive, bro.
Yeah. Shout out to him.
The homie Krim was a wild boy, right? So he met a young lady, and we just used to hang and go clubbing and stuff. It was a group of dudes and a group of girls. Shout out to the Bomb Squad.
Facts.
He met one of them, and he just fell in love. But it wasn't reciprocal.
Yeah,
she wasn't in love with him. She really didn't fuck with him, but he was like, he also used to do a lot of ecstasy.
Big facts.
Okay.
So his love wasn't pure per se.
Yeah, it was manufactured.
But he used to be like, yo, just tell her I love her, please. I just want to hear her voice.
I just want to hear her
like,
voice.
yo, and I'll be like, yo, but Krim, she not even fucking with you. So no, he's no Krim because the love here.
That's true. That's reciprocal.
It's both ways.
True indeed.
The scary thing about love, though, and I love that whirlwind romance relationship shit because I've been there before too.
We've all been there.
Is that love and hate, bro? It's like if this is the street, love is here and hate is here. So it's the same street and it's easy to bounce back and forth.
The shit about love and hate is that you can't have one without the other. And if you think about it, like,
so when did y'all realize y'all hated each other?
No, you can't because if everything was love, then you wouldn't even know what. Like you have to have.
The thing about
you have to have it. You have to have it.
This the first girl I mess with that's in the same industry as me. You know what I'm saying? She does music videos for other artists. I'm an artist myself. So how would you feel as your girl being in another artist video?
I was just gonna ask you, how does that make you feel?
Filling up on him.
I wouldn't enjoy that.
Nah.
How do you feel?
I don't enjoy it. And I drive her to these shoots. There be times I be telling her like, "Yo, baby, how much you getting paid? Like, I'll pay you to not go. Like, don't be that artist."
Like, so
that's
don't
tough.
Be afraid, like, let's say if I'm doing a music video for like, let's just make an example. I don't know, Bobby Shmurda, like, or just like a bigger artist.
Bobby Shmurda don't want you in his video.
Yeah, he doesn't want you.
He wants.
He might want you in his video, but he don't want you. Yeah, go ahead.
Why? Because he wants men.
But she be doing she do be doing videos for bigger artists than me. But it's like,
how would you feel?
Fam, you ain't gotta worry about
if he want if a female rapper wanted him in the video, oiled up, dancing on him, dancing on her.
Female rapper,
like cheeks just
in a video because he's already a rapper, so he's gonna have to have females around him regardless, and I have to be comfortable with that.
Are you?
I am.
Okay.
she lying, right?
I ain't shoot a video yet with a bunch of women touching up on me. If I go to a strip club and they all up on me, she'll say something to all of them. Man, come on.
Oh man. That's
gonna be a good episode.
That's love, bro. It sounds crazy and dangerous, and it is a little crazy and dangerous. But that's love, bro. Love's supposed to be a little crazy and dangerous. It shouldn't be boring. Not that she ever stabbed you?
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay.
Yeah.
I think every true love story needs at least one stabbing. Nah, I'm just playing.
The fuck you watching, fam? Like,
No,
I'm
but
not trying to get poked. Pause.
But remember, everybody has their own definition of love.
True,
and everybody sees love differently. So I might see love as like, you gotta stab me so that I know I really love you, and I gotta be able to forgive you for stabbing me too.
Man, all I know is the internet love this shit. They live for my relationship. Like they get.
Have y'all like been documenting it on like social media?
It's documented. There's some guy on Facebook that just dropped he made like a documentary, like this is how they met. They went to court, and that shit got like 1.5 million.
Can you send that to me?
Yeah,
please.
I got you.
So let's get into the court thing. I saw a clip on YouTube.
Right.
And in the clip, you guys are in the court. No, I'm lying. Before I saw the court clip, I saw a clip of you doing like a live stream, I believe.
A Twitch or something.
And you were talking about the case and stuff. And you said that after about 8 months, you realized or you felt that you were being used. Yeah. And y'all broke up. And then you sued her.
Yeah. Sure.
And I'm in the crib clapping. I'm like, yes, sue her ass. No disrespect.
Respectfully.
Yes, and no disrespect to any of the ladies. I just think it's often that females sue men for whatever reason, and it's rarely that you see a man sue a female and win. It's like when men get child support. I always cheer for that because I'm like, damn, it's so rare.
I've seen those videos.
That like
men get the bread from
they got the kid
from
and the woman pays them child support.
Yo, there was this one dude, he got like
odd.
8 G's a month because the chick was caking and she was faking the funk, and the judge was like, oh wait, you make this amount, and he makes guess what, lady, 8 G's a month, fam.
I always cheer for that, bro. Hell yeah,
baby.
Yo.
So when I saw you win the case, I was like, yes, manpower. But then today you walk in, and mind you, I was like, oh, they have to have broken up, right? He sued her, she paid him, whatever. Like they can't.
Yeah.
So then today you walk in, you didn't have to pay.
That shit was all an act, right?
The show? Oh, so what show was it?
Yeah. How could I get paid?
It's on A&E.
Who I got?
It was on
I don't even
A&E.
think they do it anymore. It's called Court Night.
Y'all got paid to be on the show. Better yet, that's a question. Did y'all get paid to be on the show?
Yeah, you get paid. They pay for you to get to Philly. They pay for your 5-star hotel, everything.
Dope.
They pay for you for your first meal. We went to Roof Chris, you know what I'm saying? All that shit on that.
Nice.
But you get paid something light, and then whoever won would get. I don't know. I don't know how it worked. I don't know if I lost. Would she get $4,000? Because that's what I was suing her for. I don't know how it really worked.
But you won, so you got $4,000?
So I got 4 bands on top of what I really made to go there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Incentive for people to go on the show. For example, if you're suing me and I don't want to go on the show because I don't want to be humiliated, they're gonna pay me to go and talk it out.
Yeah, they kind of seen the drama. They kind of seen what was going on the internet, because we was already posting our.
So they reached out to y'all?
Yeah, like, yo, you know what I'm saying? You can make money out this. I had to tell them basically our relationship. I was like, yo, this is crazy. Like, let's do it. Yeah.
So did y'all ham it up for the cameras and shit?
Basically at that point, me and her relationship, we wasn't doing well. Like we was really like falling apart.
Y'all were beefing,
right?
So this kind of almost brought it together, like, because I always knew she wanted to be on TV, and this was an opportunity for me to be on TV again.
Right.
Before music, I was doing TV. I was an actor. I was
Word?
on 30 Rock with Tracy Morgan. I did Nickelodeon Land, Naked Brothers Band.
No shit.
Yeah,
wow.
I did a bunch of shit. So
Shout out to that, bro.
so
I
it
had
was
no
dope
idea.
for this shit to come back, and it was a good experience. And then after the show, we fell apart for good.
Yeah.
Not for good.
So how much of the 4Gs did you spend on her?
Not $1.
Shout out to that.
Not a penny.
Manpower, Nana.
But I got
Shout out to
Wow.
Everyone got their reasons, man. We fell
Absolutely.
apart. She
Yeah,
did her thing, and there's
But eventually,
there was no
y'all-
reason for me to spend $1 on her at that point. But then, I see
Y'all
her again.
rekindled.
The reconnection.
Shout out to Monty. Let me bring Monty.
Oh,
you
he
know?
hooked it up.
It was a crazy night. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
we,
because of him.
we was in the city throwing thousands. We went from strip club to strip club, and I ended up seeing her, and I was like, oh. It's her again. My baby.
Hey, shout out to that, bro. Shout out to you recognizing your feelings and not being afraid of them.
The
You know what I'm
epiphany.
saying? Yeah, man. And y'all here and y'all happy?
We here.
She looks thrilled.
We here.
So I'm going to bring Dylie Dollas and I'm going to bring Isabella back for this new podcast that I'm going to be working on with Leslie V. Shout out to Leslie V. The working title. I'm not gonna say it, but we have a working title. We have a meeting next week, and once we get that rolling, after episode 1, which is called Dick Pics, we're gonna get Dylie Dollas. And we're gonna get Isabella back.
Maybe the episode right after Dick Pics.
Well, maybe a little after that, but you know.
Nah, we gotta do that because me and Bells, we doing millions of views on TikTok.
Yes,
like,
I definitely want each of y'all to have your mics, and I want to definitely get
have
to
a
the
little
root.
debate.
Yeah, to the root
bottom
of
of
y'all
this
feelings.
shit.
We can do some therapy shit, bro. It's all good.
Bottom of this shit.
But if we fix y'all, we got to be at the wedding.
Oh, word. That's big facts.
All right.
Fair,
Do it.
fair
I'm doing
enough.
it big. If I do a wedding, I'm doing it big.
As it should be, man. Shout out to that. Can we talk about what happened last night?
Last night,
Well, yesterday, the crack in the
Rolex.
yeah.
So, oh.
Can we mention that?
Someone's face is cracked.
I don't know, man. Yo, how would you feel if you just put some jewelry on your girl and the weekend after she want to go out and not hang out with you? You can't go out, mama. You can't. I'm sorry. I love you. You can't. Next
They
week.
say you can't.
Next weekend, but the weekend right after?
They say you can't not allow her to go out, bro. You can't control her like that. You give her the. This is what they say.
So
We might believe differently.
yeah, I see my Rolex shining, and I'm like, yeah, I'm leaving with this.
That is a nice Rolex, though, man.
So
I see it shining from here. Shout out to
Yeah,
that.
shining with a nice crack in the face. She dropped it last night, man.
Okay, so he took it from my drawer. He leaves, and then I started freaking out, and then like I had to like leave all my plans, drop the baby, just everything in the world to get my Rolex back. And then as soon as I
Her
got
Rolex.
Well, if you gifted it to her, it's hers.
Nah, we made a deal for that. It wasn't even a gift. We made a whole deal for that.
Okay, who's gonna pay for his get fixed?
Who do you think?
I'm asking
Dylie
you.
Dollars.
Dylie Dollas.
I got a question.
shout
I got
out
a
to
question.
that,
You ever get married? You having a prenup?
She not getting a dollar off me.
So you definitely having a prenup.
Man, nah,
Not saying you.
We do whatever makes sense, man. That's at the end of the day, man. Like if she's loyal to me and she respect me, she could get whatever she want.
Has she made you a better man?
She made me a better man and a worse man. She like I realized a lot messing with her, but we could say that for the next podcast.
Absolutely.
Like I really learned a lot. I learned to be a better man, how to respect a girl more. I learned, I never messed with a bartender before, so you have to adapt to certain shit. I learned how to adapt.
You have to
I
have
guess I grew
a
up
certain level of confidence and
because I'm
security.
already insecure, right?
Yeah.
So I have to kind of break that and just like it is what it is.
No.
You know what I'm saying? That's her job. She got to flirt with guys. She got to do all this shit. That's what she got to do to make her money. So, and I don't got it right now to be like, yo, chill.
Yeah, right. No, I dated a bartender before, so I know exactly what you mean. And it's not always the easiest. But if you love her and you trust her, she's out there doing the right thing.
That's tough. I gotta be honest. I don't know how y'all do it, man. That'd be tough, man. That's tough. I get it.
Tough.
But God bless y'all, man.
Yeah, we wish y'all luck, man.
Absolutely,
And we're definitely gonna have
100%,
y'all back
100%.
for our relationship podcast, and we're gonna get to the bottom of this love-hate whirlwind romance that we got going on. By then, I know Bella gonna come in here with the Rolex fixed and shiny, and one on each arm, and a new logo tat. But she got your logo tatted on her, and you got a bell tatted on you. That's crazy. That's dope, man.
That's big love right there.
Boof! Look at that.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I did.
That's forever, fam.
That's man. I hope y'all make it.
She got my logo in other rappers' videos.
That's dope.
Even better.
She promoting your shit in big rap
On
videos.
on the low. Big facts, yo. That's big facts.
Yeah, man. Your logo pop up in a fucking bigger rapper video. That's awesome, man.
Hell yeah.
Nah, but shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to everybody in a relationship out there, whether it's going good or it's going bad. If it's going bad, we hope it gets better. And if it's going good, we hope it gets better. Shout out to all y'all. Let's get back to the music. Is this the single? Talk to me about Hurt Me. I heard a song this morning that I was like, yeah.
Try to hurt me.
That's the
Take
one.
a shot. I won't feel it because
Was that based off experience? Let me see if that's the one, because I'll remember the video.
All my songs like it's based off like shit I've been through in my life.
Yeah, 18 was deep.
Was it 18?
Yeah,
18.
Oh, that might have been the one, actually.
18 was deep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was about my brother that passed away.
Yeah. I was gonna ask you, like, is that based on real facts?
Yeah, and it just made 19 years. Rose will put
R.I.P. man. R.I.P. to him.
Do a little something, but yeah, that's all real shit. Me and my dad and my brother Connor that I mentioned were all with Travis that passed away. All went to Hooters and everything. So I mentioned that in the song, like. Went to Hooters. We went to the Globetrotters.
Yeah.
Seen the Globetrotters. That was my last memory with my brother was at the Globetrotters because he passed away a week after that. So
wow,
that whole shit is real. I was at the cemetery where he's at, where Luther Vandross is at. You know what I'm saying? In Paramus. So yeah, all my music is just shit I've been through.
Do you use it as a coping mechanism? The music? Do you use it as release therapy?
For sure. Whenever I go through something, where I live, I have my bedroom, and then I have a whole nother room that's a studio. So if I'm stressing in my room, I walk down the hall, go in the studio, and I let that pain out. And that's why like my music is really all just pain. I like that hurtful, not really hurtful, but I like hearing that shit, and that's why I'm a big Juice WRLD fan, and I like hearing like what people are going through because it helps me out. So I know
I think that's what makes your music so honest and appealing,
relatable.
Especially songs like that. I know you got the party joints and I there's like a Latin drill song I saw the video for, and you know those are cool and I fuck with those. But me personally, I always gear more towards the honest, emotional music. Like I always tell these guys, I like to feel what the artist is feeling, whether it's sad or hurt or depressed or whatever. If I can feel what they're feeling, it makes the music a lot better. So when I saw that video for 18, like it was like the third or fourth video of yours that I saw, but that was the one that I was like, oh, yeah, I could feel this.
Yeah, that was like the fourth video I seen.
Yeah. Rest in peace to your brother, man. And rest in peace to my brother Anthony. That's why, you know, it's so feeling. That's why I look forward to the love songs, because I know you're gonna deliver some real, true, honest feelings. And I fuck with those heavy, man. So when can we expect a new song or a new video?
Next month, April. April. I'm gonna go crazy.
Mark your calendars. We got new Dylie Dollas dropping in April.
Sure.
We got 3 projects coming soon. With the acting, you think you'll ever go back to that?
Hell yeah, I want to do acting. I'm big on the acting thing. Yeah. And I could remember, like, I was in middle school. I was in middle school and I was missing weeks of school. Weeks of school to be in the city at like a whole built-in studio with my mom. You know, I'm getting paid every day. There's food on set. I'm on set all day long. You know what I'm saying? I'm going out to eat with these famous people and their mothers, like these actresses that are like big already. So it was dope, and I want to get back into that. It's a good experience. And now that I'm older, I could talk my shit. I could be like, yo, follow me. You know what I'm saying? I do this. I'm an artist.
Hell yeah.
So I can't wait actually to get back into that. So.
Is there anything in the entertainment world that you have yet to do that you might want to try?
Not necessarily. I want to do more shows. That's what I really want to do. I love
like live performances.
I want to perform.
When's the last time you did a show?
Fucking with BCMG, we've been doing shows a lot. Probably last month. We do a lot of shows. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the whole.
When
team.
did you link with BCMG? And shout out to BCMG, Bergen County Music Group in the building. The homie Arozo in the building.
After the breakup.
Yeah. You know when you went on your own.
When me and Bella split up, I felt like, you know, that was my only friend at the time, Bella. I done closed all my doors and put all my focus to her. So when I felt like she turned on me, I felt like I had nobody. So I hit up my boy Tanner, FYB Tanner, and I told him what it was. I was like, oh, bro, I'm losing my mind. Like, I feel like I have nobody. He's like, bro, you got me. Like, you got us. Come through. And I remember that day I went to Hooters with him.
You like Hooters?
Yeah.
Shout out to the brother Black.
Shout out Hooters.
And then basically the next week I went to the studio and I met everybody. You know what I'm saying? Rozo, everybody. I clicked with everybody. And we going hard. It's a team full of talent. You know what I'm saying?
Dope,
Bergen County Music Group. You know what I'm saying? Me, though, I'm Passaic County. But my father and that whole side of the family is Bergen County.
Dope, man. Shout out to them. Shout out to the homie FYB Tanner. We got him coming up in a few weeks. Shout out to the BCMG collective for accepting you and taking you in. And shout out to you for reaching out to somebody when you felt alone in the world. Often men, there's a meme, there's a video out. I'm sure y'all have seen it where a lady asks a man, when you're fucked up, who do you call?
Yeah.
And all of them say nobody. Like, yo, I don't have nobody to call. There's nobody I call when I feel like that. So shout out to you for recognizing your feelings and reaching out to somebody to correct it. And shout out to them for being there when you needed them, bro. BCMG is the movement. There's a BCMG Instagram? Yeah, right? Yeah, I've seen it. Make sure y'all are following BCMG, Bergen County Music Group. We got new Dylie Dollas dropping. We got new FYB Tanner dropping. I believe the homie Script got new stuff dropping. Arozo, you be doing music, man? Yeah, man. Arozo got some new shit dropping. Shout out to that, man. Let's get into in that video on your YouTube, on your live stream, when you were talking about the court case and talking about the lawsuit and stuff, you mentioned that what made you aware that you were being abused was a podcast with the, what does he call himself? Is it the OG?
Top G.
Oh, the Top G.
Top G, Andrew
the
Tate.
Homie Andrew Tate. Shout out to the homie Andrew Tate.
And Tristan Tate.
And Tristan Tate.
Yeah,
do you remember what exactly it was that he said that made you like kind of snap?
Nah, I don't know exactly what it was, but there was an interview where he was just talking about like how basically men don't get that certain respect, and how it's like girls are the new men now. Like, we have to look up to girls and be like, oh my God, like when it's really the man is really the man who should be taking care of the household and
leading.
everything. And
Right.
yeah, so like it really opened my eyes when the whole like all his podcasts is him really talking his shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And when I seen him talking his shit, that's when I was like, oh shit, like I need to wake up. You know what I'm saying? Like I need to
Yeah.
boss up.
Yeah.
I'm bugging. I'm over here being this little wimp. I'm over here doing all this shit.
Being a little bitch.
Yeah, so yeah, that's when I was like, fuck that.
And you recently interacted with his brother, right, Tristan?
Yeah, Tristan reached out to me on Instagram when he saw me going viral about the court case. And when I mentioned Andrew Tate on TV, they actually cut it to commercial.
Right, I seen that.
That's
We were talking about that
and,
shit.
And he's already like banned on the internet, so we feel like that's why they did that.
Didn't they also cut your live stream when you mentioned his
When I
name?
mentioned them on TikTok, they cut my live stream.
That's crazy. So they might fuck around and cut this episode.
Fuck
Nah.
around.
Talking about the top G, but
But we
that's a
should be
risk
good.
we shall take.
Fuck that.
I'm also a fan of Andrew Tate. Not everything he says do I believe is correct.
Yeah,
but
of course.
certain shit he says about men and how we should respect ourselves and our bodies.
Oh, for sure.
And our feelings and society's shift into a more feminine
What you think about
society.
what he said? He said if women wear their body counts on their forehead, if you seen how many body counts a girl had, life would be better. Families would be together. Like if you know your girl only has 7 bodies and the next day her shit say 8,
Yeah.
Then you know something's fucked up.
yeah, and you're not gonna want to mess with a girl that has 500 bodies on her forehead. Like
Yeah.
you know, like,
That's a big fact, yeah.
everyone's just gonna be.
What if a girl says she won't mess with you because you have 500 bodies on your forehead?
I
Yeah.
respect it. I'm a dog at that point.
Yeah, 500.
Woof, woof. I'm going for my next 500 if I'm already at 500.
Yeah. You on
that.
some Will Chamberlain shit.
Yeah.
Shout out to that, man. That might be true. But it depends on the guy, I think. For some guys, it don't matter if a girl has 500 bodies.
That's a fact. Yeah.
For some
yeah.
guys, they won't fuck with a girl that has 2 bodies. Some guys won't fuck with a girl that has 1 body. So it all depends on the individual.
Yeah.
But I do believe what you said as far as
but
if
if
you're
you
married and
meet
your
your
girl
girl
has
at-
7 and then
And the shit go up.
it goes up, then you know something ain't,
Yeah.
somebody's doing dirt.
Unless you grew an extra dick.
And that's something we never support, cheating, whether it's men cheating on women or women cheating on men.
Nah,
Like,
big facts.
you can't be doing your partner dirty.
Nah,
And,
especially if you're married, yo.
Yeah.
That's foul.
And something I think it was Tate that said something to the effect of you can't do business with someone who cheats on their partner.
Yeah, because I've read
trust
this.
them.
I've read this before. A man that can't control his urges or his impulses can't be trusted.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like if you were around somebody and they can't control themselves, yo, you gotta watch that person.
Exactly.
Like they can't physically control themselves, you gotta watch
Yeah.
that person. You know what I'm
Yeah, 'cause
saying?
they'll do you dirt the same
Hell
way,
yeah.
they did their lady dirt or whatever.
Yeah.
A lot of the reason people cheat too is that it's that liquor, man. That liquor kind of change your mind up. It loosen you
Yeah,
up too.
but is that a valid excuse?
It's never an excuse.
No,
'cause
never. Thank you.
It's never an excuse.
Absolutely.
You knew you was about to drink. You know you're about
Yeah.
to take
I
that shot.
agree.
You don't
Yeah.
have to take
Not
that
only
next
that,
shot.
The liquor doesn't buy you out of the.
The alcohol only magnifies what you already are too. Most of the time. You know what I'm saying?
You know, that's why I don't drink. The liquor, that should be putting the demon in me, bro.
You be feeling some kind of way.
The demon goes up and the standards go down, and it's like, yo, I
Oh,
deserve
yeah.
better than that, bro. I can't just be out here giving this
Violent.
good
Giving away your-
love
Not
to just
even
anything.
being- yeah.
Oh, you on your Drake shit today?
That's why I stopped drinking, and I'm also currently celibate.
Good for you, fam.
Yeah,
Yo, that
Word,
mean
bro.
what's that mean? No,
I'm
means-
choosing not to have sex for a while.
that means you can't. You know.
I could,
He
if,
could.
if I wanted to self pleasure.
But he's not. He's choosing
yep.
not to.
But I'm
willingly not to have
choosing
sex.
not to
Like if
have
it's
sex.
thrown at him, he's got to be like,
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
doing
you-
laundry today.
You got to think.
What's that do for you?
It's I'm very young in it. I'm only like in second week. So right now it's doing nothing but driving me crazy.
I wouldn't last 2 days.
But it's supposed to give me more time to focus and more time to build on my, whatever I'm working on, my podcast, build on myself, go to the gym, work out and shit. Like, stop wasting time. Because the thing with sex is it's not only how long it takes you to have sex.
Do you have a girl?
No, I'm sorry.
All right. So.
You waste a lot of time getting to the sex. Whether it's the texting or the phone calls, whatever work you got to put in to reach there.
For someone like in your position, yes, because you're like he asked you're not in a relationship.
Right. If you're married, it's different.
Oh no, it's 1, 2, 3.
But also you have to think about like
Go ahead.
There was a lot of debauchery going on that led me to have to become celibate for a while. Like,
oh, that you realized you were I'm disgusting.
I can't be a slut, bro.
Yeah,
I have to respect myself.
You gotta respect yourself.
As an artist, like I could leave here right now and go.
Yeah, you gotta have them on deck
and go clap some shit. But I'd rather focus on that one person. I'd rather stick my dilly in that one person instead of sticking.
Watch your dilly, people.
Shout out to that, man. Shout out, but. We do not slut shame. We do not kink shame. If you out there fucking, if you got 500 bodies or more, whatever it is, just be safe.
Just be safe
and be honest and let people know the deal. Don't play the games.
Protect yourself out there. Man.
See, and that's the problem. Exactly what he just said. People are not being honest. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be honest. You gotta the first person you gotta be honest with is yourself. Yeah. You can lie to everybody, but you can't lie to yourself. You gotta look yourself in the mirror. So you gotta be honest, man.
Absolutely, man. But we got the acting coming back.
Chill.
Do you direct your own videos? Have you ever directed your own video?
Nah, not necessarily.
A lot of them are Stizzy, right?
Stizzy?
Was it Stizzy or someone?
Stizzy?
Do I know him? No.
Yeah, no, I fuck with Stizzy.
I know he tagged the videos.
One of my main guys with the videos is AWOL. Lou. Lou is AWOL, and that's one of my best friends I grew up with. He lives on my block, and I used to work with him. I used to go on sets with him and meet. He's more of like the Spanish lane, so I met like Jose Reyes from the Mets. I've been to his crib before and shit. I've done mad videos for him, so like they got the red cam, so I have mad experience with this video shit. So I leave it up to Lou usually to do the videos. But recently I haven't been doing videos, and videos cost a lot of money.
Hell yeah.
Like 5 bands.
And you're self-funded.
Minimum.
Everything is self-funded.
Everything is self-funded. Like, I don't have an investor. Everything's always been me.
Let's go back real quick. You told me a quick story that at the age of 20 on your birthday, your father gave you a scratch-off. Scratch-off. And you scratched it, and you won.
$5 scratch-off, $10,000.
Shout out to that at the age of 20.
I got $7,500 because of taxes, and with that money, I just invested in myself. I did a Vado feature. I paid Vado for a feature. Dope. I paid some models, car, hotel, all that.
Dope. Nice. And that video is out on YouTube. Make sure y'all go check it out.
That's a dope video.
Shout out to your dad. Shout out to Good Luck. Negative shout out to the government for that $2,500 thievery that they did. They always want to tax some shit.
Fucking haters.
Shout out to grandma too. You said later she told you you should have let her cash it and she would have got the full 10. But did she say how much she would have charged you for cashing it?
She would have charged me $1. That's grandma.
Shout out to grandma.
Shout out to grandma.
We're gonna get back to grandmas. Before we do that, shout out to you, Dylie Dollas. Thank you for coming up to the show. Thank you to Arozo for being here. Thank you to Isabella for being here. We're definitely going to have you guys back on the upcoming relationship podcast. Before I let you go, though, let's get into 10 shots with VSOP. This brother to my right is going to ask you 10 rapid-fire questions. Answer them with minimal thought, and then we'll circle back and discuss your answers.
You ready?
Let's go.
All right, number 10. If you could choose a crew to be with, who would it be, Dipset or D-Block?
Dipset, man. Grew up on Dipset, man. Shout out to Dipset.
All right. Number 9, what's more important to you, love or loyalty?
Loyalty.
Okay. Number 8, if you could choose, would you stay indie or a major that would just throw money at you?
Major at this point. Major.
Yeah. All right. Rapping or acting? If you could choose one right now.
Rapping.
Okay. Patek or Rolly? Which one you taking? If I gave you a choice.
Protect.
Protect. Lambo or Rari? If I gave you a choice.
Lamski.
Okay. Juice or Peep? Juice WRLD or Peep?
Juice. 100%.
Okay.
Rest in peace, Juice WRLD, and rest in peace, Little Peep, bro.
No doubt, no doubt. Hooters or Wingstop? Ooh, okay, no doubt. All right, New York or Miami? Because I see you in Miami a lot, so.
Miami, man.
Yeah. All right. And last one. Wayne or Pac?
Man, I'm a young head, man. You know me.
You have to go.
Pac's a legend. But
Wayne is the GOAT of the young generation, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to that. Loyalty over love. Can one exist without the other?
I believe so. You can be loyal to somebody without actually loving them. You can be loyal to somebody for different reasons besides love.
Can you be disloyal to somebody you love?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But again, that also goes into what I was telling you about controlling your urges.
Yes. Major over indie. You said major. What major would you sign to? Like, what's the dream label?
I don't even got a dream label. I just want that money, man, at this point. I've been indie for so long, and you need that bag behind you to do
That
it.
machine.
Yeah. You take the $2 million?
Still do.
You take the $2 million in advance?
Yeah, I'll take the $2 million.
Rapping over acting. Shout out to that. But I do want to see you come back to some acting, bro.
Word.
Just because you seem to have a passion for it, and I want to like see the shit you was in.
Hell yeah.
Too.
I'll send you clips and shit.
Word.
All
The
right.
tech over Rolly. That might as well be foreign language to me. Lambo.
Ice.
Well, Lambo over what? What was the other option? Ferrari.
Ferrari.
Yeah, I choose Lambo just because I want a Lambo truck because they're automatic.
Those are nice, right?
And they're automatic. Like, I don't really know how to drive stick. Well,
Those are
I have
But
a
the-
motorcycle, so I should know how to do it. But
You know how to ride a motorcycle?
yeah, I own one.
Then
so,
so you straight.
So I should know what's
Yeah,
going on.
you straight.
Juice WRLD over Peep.
I love Juice, man.
Rest in peace to Juice WRLD.
They were kind of in the same lane, Juice and Peep.
You know, it's crazy because we don't feel the Juice WRLD loss like the younger guys do.
No, we don't.
Like,
I can't say I feel you, but it's still a loss nonetheless.
That is their
And
equivalent
the
to like
whole-
Biggie
you
and
seen
Tupac.
the documentary?
Yeah,
The Juice WRLD? No, I seen the Peep documentary.
yeah,
Where's the Juice documentary? HBO?
I think it's on YouTube.
Where?
yeah.
I'm gonna check that shit out.
You see what happened, like
How he passed and shit.
yeah, you see him taking the drugs, and
That's crazy.
he was ODing, sniffing them, and he hopped on that.
But he
plane.
had a lot of,
He
like,
hopped on that plane.
Pain.
Yeah, he had a lot of demons he was dealing with.
You heard it though, and that's the thing. Like if people are talking crazy in their songs, you gotta check your people. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
It's not just music.
yeah, like everything I say is real in my songs. So, and I'm pretty sure like everything he said was real. That's why he was taking all these.
That's the thing.
These drugs.
Have you ever got that call? Like after you release something, has anybody you know like that fucks with they're like, yo, you alright, man? You need some help? You need this? You need that?
But
Never.
I did recently say in a song like talk about me dying. And
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Nobody reached out to you.
And Arozo was like, yo, you bugging, don't say that line. Like, and I'm like, bro, like, I said something about it's gonna be like a parade or something when I die or some shit like that. And Arozo was like, yo, don't be talking like that.
Yeah,
Like, don't
man.
put that in the air.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Words are very powerful, and manifestation is very real.
True indeed.
So watch your words, and
Yeah.
we would hate for that to happen. Wow, that'd be
Yeah,
tragic.
for real,
bro.
that would fucking suck.
Wingstop over Hooters. I'm surprised.
Yeah, I
so
thought you
much
would've said
Hooters
Hooters.
talk.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I like the food at Wingstop.
You know, we went to
I
Hooters
like
last
it.
week, and keep it real, this shit
Was
wasn't
not
good, yo.
hitting. No,
No,
it
but
wasn't.
it
It
was.
really
It
wasn't.
wasn't
They
slapping
usually
like
like.
it used to.
I see you shaking your head because to us, at least to me, and my experiences with Hooters, they never let me down. Never. It was overrated. Yeah.
No, not saying it was ever high quality.
No. I never thought it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
See,
I heard,
we go for the wings, and this
Yo,
time it
I'll
wasn't
keep it
that
real. We
good.
go for the wings, yo.
I heard back in the day, like
The women is
the
it.
girls
You
had
know?
a test
Oh,
I go
yeah,
for the
yeah,
food, yo. Keep it real, cause it's
Like,
good
if
bar
you-
food.
to the wall
know what I'm
or
saying?
something, like
Yeah.
Now the women is but like the homie Dylie was saying, when Hooters first started, but this was also back in the 80s when you could get away with like, yo, if your
People
shit is
still-
not X
people
size,
was-
we're not hiring you.
Yeah, back in the 80s, you
had
put it
the
this way.
size.
This is how different it is from then till now. Go watch Revenge of the Nerds. That movie could never be made today. They would be like, "Are you fucking crazy? You want to release this movie? Are you fucking insane?" They'll laugh you out, yo. You couldn't release a movie like Revenge of the Nerds. Yeah, like the way they break into a women's sorority, put cameras and shit. Like you can't do that nowadays.
You can't.
Back
get
then it
away
was
with
laughed
much.
at. It was celebrated. Like, oh, look at the nerds. They're getting back. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy.
What else? Miami over New York. You gotta love Miami, bro.
Daddies.
You gotta love Miami.
Daddies. Jet
Yo, I
skis. Yachties.
Right there. $1 million song right there.
Yachties. Daddies.
It's always shout out to the Thotties. And Wayne over Pac. Wayne the GOAT for the young generation.
Yeah.
Cause I'm fire.
If I tell you Wayne is overrated, how does that make you feel?
I guess.
Just opinion, right?
Yeah, it's an opinion.
That's smart, bro. It's very often that people get offended by other people's opinions, and you shouldn't, because it's just
an
my fucking opinion, bro.
Exactly.
And who the fuck am I? But shout out to Lil Wayne. Shout out to Hove, of course. Shout out and rest in peace to Juice WRLD. Shout out and rest in peace to Lil Peep. He got that song Switchblades. I will always love that song. Shout out to Dipset. Shout out to D Block. Shout out to Dylie Dollas. Make sure y'all tune in for the new music. Shout out to Rich Forever Entertainment. Shout out to BCMG. Shout out to Rozo in the building.
Chill.
Shout out to Bella in the building. Shout out to my co-host VSOP. Shout out to the brother F and Dolly over there.
Shout out to Bel Air, man.
Shout out to Bel Air. Send us a couple bottles. Shout out to
Weed
Weed
Maps.
Maps. Send us a couple maps of some weed so we know
Some
where to
weed
find
and
that
some
shit.
maps. That'd be dope.
Any other sponsorships you got?
Not right
Just
now.
those two, but those two are awesome right there. That should keep you lit. Shot.
We got some shit in New York. It's called Horny. You know,
Like Go Weed?
like sex toys and
Oh yeah.
actually the shirt I'm wearing is Horny right here. It's a horny shirt right here. Horny New York.
Dope.
Everything is just like sex and
Horny New York.
love
Shout out to
sex.
that. Yes.
Yeah.
I was
Pardon me.
He's horny.
Huh?
He's-
I said I love sex.
No,
but
I
part
also love sex,
Yeah,
bro.
No, he
No, you're
does.
going
Yeah,
through
he-
something
he's
right
he's
now,
probably
so-
It's
extra
okay.
horny right now.
No, it's okay. You gotta focus. Yo. You gotta be on your Bruce Lee. Earlier last year, I was heavily promoting the rose. I've never used the rose, but I know a lot of women who love the rose. And I was like, and to any girl I would talk to, I'd be like, yo, you own the rose? They'd be like, nah, what is that? I'd be like, yo, you gotta get the rose. It's lit. They would get it and then they would love me. So rose, if y'all listening, y'all owe me a check because I brought y'all at least 30 customers last year
30,
to get the rose.
Wonder why you celibate. You wildin' out here.
I'm telling you, it's a thing.
30 roses.
This guy. over
More
here.
roses than Valentine's Day out this bitch.
Jesus.
But no, shout out to that, man. Shout out to Horny. We're gonna go check out their store. Shout out to Bel Air. Shout out to Weed Maps.
Yo,
Yeah, man.
shout out to Cookies.
Cookies.
Cookies NYC.
Yes.
Yeah, I was in the building over there.
Dope.
Shout out to Rozo. He had us in the building for when they first released the store in New York. Shout out to Burner.
Dope.
We was on his tour bus and everything.
Nice.
We tuned in with the Cookie family.
Hey,
You know what I'm
let's
saying?
go.
Shout out to them.
Shout out to Cookies,
Yeah,
man.
Gatsby.
They definitely,
Gatsby.
did their thing, man. The homie Gatsby word. Let's wrap it up. Thank you for being here, my brother. We appreciate you.
Yeah.
I wish you nothing but success. Please keep us posted. Let me know when the new
Yeah.
music is coming. If you got a show, let me know. Send me the link to that
That Facebook shit.
to that
yeah.
Facebook video. I love watching like documentaries and shit like that. P Thud, what's good? I shouted you out earlier, baby. Much love.
P, what up, baby?
And what else? There was something else. Oh, send me the clips of your acting, bro. I definitely want to look into
For
that.
sure.
Definitely get
Yeah.
back into that. I'm gonna bring you back with Miss Bella. We gonna talk relationships and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
Until then, though, this is the Great American Hip Hop Debate Podcast. This has been episode 138. I am the brother Burnz. Do remember, chin up, chest out, carry yourself with honor. Carry yourself with pride. Let's fade out with the love song of the week. We were talking grandmothers earlier. I just want to play a love song dedicated to all the grandmothers. We usually dedicate to the thotties and the side pieces, the strippers, the bartenders, the hair stylists, the makeup artists, the estheticians, and it's still love to y'all. But this one's dedicated specifically to the grandmothers. Rest in peace to anybody who don't have their grandmother. This joint is a classic tune. It's Bill Withers. It's called Grandma's Hands. It's been sampled. You're going to hear it. You're going to recognize it. But check it out. It's dope. Brother F hit me, and we out.
Chill.
Motherfucker.